Life is good, but it can be better.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Millennium Movie. So, Deadline is reporting right now in a very late story that Joel Miller has been cast. Pedro Pascal, yes, the Mandalorian himself, is set to star in the leading role for the HBO miniseries adaptation of The Last of Us, the PlayStation 3 and 4 exclusive game property. And man, this is some crazy news. I mean, it really is coming at us from left field. If you don't know what's going on here, it's being this series is being helmed by the Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin, very talented and highly respected man, and a very creative man. And unfortunately, Neil Druckmann is attached to it as well. He's also a co-writer and a co-showrunner with Craig Mazin. But let's just forget about that. Let's get into the actual casting news here. And man, I gotta say, I didn't see this coming. I really didn't. But I guess we shouldn't really be surprised because earlier in the day there was also reports out there kind of going around that Mahershala Ali was also offered the role of Joel for The Last of Us, and some people were kind of upset with that. I wasn't upset with it. I mean, at first, when you think of Joel Miller from the game, you don't think of Mahershala Ali. I mean, for obvious reasons. I don't have to say it, but it wasn't something that bothered me. I mean, he's an Academy Award winning actor. He's a phenomenal actor. He's a great person. He's a great man. He's a great talent. You cast him in anything you possibly can. So I wasn't having any problem with it. I was very intrigued with that prospect. But now it's confirmed. It's Pedro Pascal. And man, is he a hot commodity right now? I mean, from The Mandalorian season 1 with season 2 outdoing itself, and then him playing the very good role of villain in Wonder Woman 1984, and then he was also in the Robert Rodriguez successor to the Shark Boy and Lava Girl movie We Can Be Heroes, which surprisingly did like so much great numbers for Netflix. I mean, that's crazy, but the man is, he's hot right now. What else is there to say? People want to see Pedro Pascal, and I'm all here for it. I really am. This casting makes me very excited to see, people of color getting these roles, and now what this also does for me is it makes me excited for who's going to be cast as Tommy. Probably another Latino actor, and hey, I'm just going to throw the pitch out there for let's get Diego Luna in there, someone of his caliber. I would be very excited to see that as well. But yeah, also I forgot I shouldn't bury this, and I'm surprised I even did. But we also have our Ellie. We have our Ellie Williams in Game of Thrones star Bella Ramsey. So yes, another Game of Thrones alum, just like Pedro Pascal, is now set to join this HBO series, and she's going to be playing Ellie. So I personally have not seen Game of Thrones, so I don't know much about this actress. But hey, if she was cast in this leading role, she must be pretty damn good, and they must have a lot of faith in her. And I tend to trust Craig Mazin, the man behind this series, or one of the two men behind this series. Of course, the other one being Neil Druckmann. I don't have anything personal against the man. I just think that what he did with the Last of Us Part 2 was, not what I would have done, not what I was hoping for, and I understand it at the end of the day as a creative myself, but it just didn't work for me. But I can respect it. It just didn't work for me. But yeah, I'm still very excited for this series, especially now that we have Pedro Pascal himself as Joel Miller. This excites me. It really does, and I can't wait for this show to start. I think now that they have their lead characters, their lead roles cast, I'm pretty sure we're gonna start getting a bunch of other side characters being cast soon, like Tommy. So yeah, production I imagine is gonna probably start sometime this year, and I think that we'll probably catch this show somewhere in the year 2022, sometime next year. Which I know it sounds like it's a long ways away, and in some ways it is, but I mean, with how quickly 2020 flew, man, I think that we're gonna get to The Last of Us HBO series sooner rather than later, especially because it's HBO. HBO is not messing around this year; they're really not. So yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section below. Are you excited to see Pedro Pascal? The Mandalorian himself, Din Djarin, taking on some Fireflies and taking on some hunters. Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you like what you see here and you want to keep up to date with all the latest movie and TV show news out there, you're already in the right place, and consider subscribing to Millennium Movies because I would love to have you along for the ride. But until next time, guys, this is my Millennium Movies, and I will see you all very soon.